Welcome to Ultimate 11. Massive game at the weekend. It's Chelsea hosting Arsenal in the Premier League. So to fight out the Ultimate 11, I thought we'd invite these two down. It is, of course, the lovely Sophie Rose from CFC Fan TV and Robbie from Arsenal Fan TV. Let's start with the keeper. Who are we going for?
Courtois.
Check.
You can't argue with me on this one.
I'm arguing.
You
Check.
can't. Well, Check, since he's been at Arsenal, has let in more goals than he did in his entire time at Chelsea. And
Where'd you get a step from?
it's true. Chelsea sold Check, especially to a rival, because we wanted Courtois to come in and we thought he was the better option going forward. He's younger and...
Until he came in and you started to see a lot of the mistakes that he makes. And a lot of Chelsea Chelsea fans that I speak to, they say to me that Courtois makes a lot of mistakes.
I'm not a huge fan of Courtois myself.
I'm not.
I'm not. I completely agree with that.
Check
but if I had to pick between the two, but Check, just the penalty thing for me is just it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, he's not good at saving penalties. But have you seen Courtois taking penalties?
Statistically, you have to put Courtois in.
Listen, the only reason why I'll probably break on that is only because of age. He's a little bit younger. Maybe, you know, I mean, that give him a slight. But to be honest, right, I like Check.
And
he's safer. He's safer to me than Courtois. But
You're going to concede in this one?
I'll give Sophie that one.
Yeah, there we go. Right, Courtois is a Chelsea boy. Let's move up a little bit. Let's talk about your centre backs. So Koscielny straight in there.
Straight in.
I don't like him.
As a person or as a player?
I think whenever I've watched the highlights of Arsenal, which is not very often because I can't be bothered,
Yeah.
I've got better things to do, babe. You know that.
What about when they beat you in the Premier League, though, and you changed your whole system to 3 at the back?
And now we won the Premier League title. That was a great thing. Thank you, Laura, for reminding me about that.
Koscielny's quality. He's a French international. He's a fixture for that French team, and he's a top player. He's better than. Well, you're not gonna tell me that Gary Cahill.
I like Gary
better.
Cahill. I don't know why everyone's getting so.
But you're going to tell me that Cahill's better than Koscielny?
Yes.
Oh, come on, Sophie.
I am.
Me and you are friends, but
He's having a bit of difficulty getting into C at the moment, but
If
plays for England player, I'm sticking with him.
Yeah, exactly. Did you see him against Iceland?
Is there space for both of them, or are we saying Koscielny over Cahill here?
Oh, 100%. Come on,
100%.
Sophie.
You're going to let him have that one?
I will let you have that one based on the fact
that he's better.
We've got Koscielny there, we've got space for 2 more.
Right.
Who's your next nomination for Chelsea in your centre-back position?
Luis?
David Luiz.
You'll have him in there.
You know what? Luis is a good player, man. But the only thing about Luis sometimes, he's, again, another one of these guys, he just, out of nowhere, just does rubbish, you know? Just stupidness
like what?
out of...
Name some.
You've seen him in the past. Just out of nowhere, he just go on a run that he shouldn't go on.
Same for most players.
But he does that a lot. He does that a lot.
Okay, so if you can argue something
The only
better.
reason I'm going to give you Luis is he was pretty decent last year, and Mustafi, who I would have put in there, had a real sort of drop off in form after he got injured for Arsenal. So I'll give you Luis.
Luis won the league.
But I think if Mustafi's up to speed, I'm not sure. But
he's not right now.
He hasn't been, he's just coming back, so I'll give you Luis.
There we go. There's supposed to be a lot of experience as well in this back line, you've got to remember, and he does have a lot of experience.
But Luis sometimes,
well.
I don't know, man. But,
all right, so we're unsure, but we're going to let him go in there. There's space for one more. Is he going to be an Arsenal or a Chelsea player? Your last one.
Got to put Dave in there.
Azpilicueta?
Sorry.
Pains me to say that he is all right.
He is good.
He's a decent player.
Scores goals.
I would have Kolasinac in there, but you know what? I'm going to reserve him to put him a bit further forward as a wing back.
Yeah.
So I'd rather you did that, actually.
Yeah, we'll slide him in. Yeah, we'll
slide him in.
All right, there we go. So this is our back 3. We're going for Azpilicueta, we're going for Koscielny, and we're going for David Luiz. You mentioned Kolasinac in that left wing back position.
100% Kolasinac over on the left. You saw him in the cup final when he scored against you.
This is one I can't put up an argument for this because I was. I seen him at Wembley and I turned to my mate Dave and I was like, "Who's this kid?"
Who is that? Why didn't Roman sign?
I was like, "Is that their new signing?" They're like, "Yeah." So yeah.
Why didn't Abramovich get the checkbook out?
Oh, stop it! I'm not saying I want him at Chelsea. I'm just saying he gets a place in the team. I'm trying to be nice to you. I'll change my mind in a minute.
I also got him on a free as well.
Free transfer. He was in the German Bundesliga at 11 last year, ahead of guys like David Alaba of Bayern Munich. That tells you a lot. Quality player. Still, listen, he's still new. He's still not seen.
Fairly young.
But definitely in.
All right, there we go. Left wing back sorted. Right wing back.
Bellerin.
I'm going to go Victor Moses.
Bellerin.
Victor Moses. He's probably, I mean, you haven't won the league last year or any other years, but he was the main reason why we won the league last year. We really struggled without him when he was injured. And I think he's come back in his second spell at Chelsea and just done so well.
A lot of Chelsea fans remember him in the cup final when he, did a Tom Daley impression and dived.
Well, an Arsenal player's never dived.
Went down to 10 men.
Arsenal player's never dived.
Really cost you a lot of the game, didn't it? Now, to me, I'm sorry, and I've seen him do that.
Your midfielders don't dive.
I've seen him do that more than once. I've seen Victor Moses go down more than once, very easily.
Well, I think his good qualities outweigh the bad.
Hector Bellerin, the guy's quick. He's not. He's quality.
It's rubbish.
He's not rubbish.
He's not somebody I would be talking about.
He's so rubbish, yeah.
He's not somebody I'd be talking about.
So rubbish that Barcelona want him. Barcelona were desperate to sign
Chelsea
him.
don't want him, so I don't know.
No, but to be, let's have it right. Barcelona are a bit bigger club than Chelsea.
Oh, blimey.
Moses had a good season last year, but I'd have Hector Bellerin in there.
Is it okay to put
Wavering,
Bellerin
you're
in?
wavering.
All right, we'll put him in because I want to save him for my next.
Go.
My next
Kolasinac on the
good
left, wing-back position,
player.
and Bellerin on the right. So you've got space for two centre mids.
Right.
This is where you get to come back.
This is where I get to come back because I've got a good one for this, and this is
Who's that?
Kante.
Who?
Kante. Stop it.
Who's he?
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
he won the
it's
league with
it's
Leicester. He
difficult
then
to
came
argue
to Chelsea, won the league with Chelsea. Ring a bell?
I remember him at Leicester, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
stop it. Come on.
Arsenal probably would want Kante.
You would have him in a second.
I wouldn't want him.
In a heartbeat.
I wouldn't
No,
want him.
you wouldn't want him.
Yes, you would.
I'm lying, of
You
course.
said obviously, I was
Yeah,
going to
he's
say.
quality.
You
He's
said
a
off
very,
camera you wanted
he
him.
is. This is the one player that I'm going to agree with you on.
And I think
he
even-
is an outstanding player. I do not understand how Arsene Wenger let him end up, because apparently he was interested in coming to Arsenal. I heard that he would rather have come to Arsenal than go to Chelsea, but then that's most players.
He's sort of the glue that holds the team together, and I think actually you can see now he's not at Leicester how much they struggle without him.
Okay, no,
So got one more
Kante,
choice.
I'll bow to that.
Accepting
Kante is
Kante.
quality,
Cool.
yeah.
All right, next one. I mean, there's another space in there for a centre mid.
Mesut Ozil.
Mesut Ozil.
Mesut Ozil.
Interesting.
If
you
you've-
play him a bit deeper.
You got Kante there, right? Providing that protection, he will be lethal. Lethal, his passing range, the way his ability to go past players. I know
Is he
that.
consistent though?
Listen, he has been questioned. I think the problem with Ozil sometimes is that defensively, he doesn't offer you much.
Yeah.
He doesn't offer you anything, right? But if you've got someone like Kante behind there, and you've got a solid, I think then we'll see the best of Ozil. That means the pressure's not on him when he loses that ball.
If you think a Chelsea player can bring out the best in an Arsenal player, and that's the only way you can get him a team, we can have him in.
Here we go.
Let's move a little bit further up. We've got three positions left. You've got your
Hazard.
wingers
Get Hazard
and your
in there.
striker. She's straight in there with Hazard. Can you argue with Hazard?
You want Hazard in your team as well.
On the left-hand side,
You
Alexis
want Hazard-
Sanchez.
You want Hazard in your team as well.
If we can shoehorn him in on the right-hand side, but if you're asking me on the
put him-
left-hand side, Alexis Sanchez, only Harry Kane scored more goals than him last season, and he was playing out on the left-hand side. He wasn't even playing as a striker.
No, Chelsea were interested in Sanchez, so
You
we can
wanted
have him
it, you
in.
were
No,
desperate.
It's true, not desperate.
You were
I mean, that's
desperate
a
for Alexis,
Big word.
just like you were desperate for Ox.
That's a bit large.
Just like you were desperate for
Oh, we
Lukaku.
weren't desperate
just
for
like you were
Alex
desperate.
Ox. Come on.
You were desperate for Ox.
We were not desperate for him. We just thought he was a good young English player. And now that he's gone to Liverpool and they
come
seem
on.
to make their team worse, we're
Come
we're
on,
all
you
good.
wanted Oxlade-Chamberlain. You were desperate for
We're
Oxlade-Chamberlain.
not desperate. Are we desperate?
It doesn't really matter because he's not in
Alexis.
either team anymore,
Yeah, he's
so
not,
it's
and he's-
fine.
he-
But Alexis Sanchez, 100% on that left-hand side.
Okay, and then we'll put Hazard.
We can shoehorn Hazard in onto the right. Hazard,
You
listen.
don't have to have Hazard in there. If
No,
there's
we
somebody
do.
from the
Hazard
Arsenal team
has
that
to
might
go
sit
in. When
better on the
Hazard's at his
right.
best, there's no better player in the Premier League.
Hazard,
than
I've got, listen, I'm going to be 100% honest here. Hazard
Yeah.
is a quality player. Again, another player that wanted to come to Arsenal first. Chelsea came in with the money, Chelsea were able. That is true.
Or maybe he thought, right, do I want to win trophies? Or do I want to have a really nice lifestyle in London, play in the Champions League, finish top 4 every year, and then he chose Chelsea?
Robbie, mightn't he?
The money. That Abramovich.
Trophies.
The Abramovich pounds talked more than. Yeah, listen, Hazard's quality.
Right, so we've got
Hazard's
Sanchez.
going in there.
I remember what he did to us
Hazard.
last year.
Yes.
You got to get him there.
All right, there's one space left.
Right. They ain't even. Come on.
Morata, please.
I know you're going to say.
I'm not budging.
Lacazette.
Yes.
Alexander Lacazette. Morata was
Morata,
second
please.
choice striker for you guys. You didn't even want him. You wanted Lukaku.
Yeah, but second, I
You
don't think that
didn't
matters.
even want the guy.
But what was, okay, fine, say Lukaku was our first choice
He's a
and he came
panic
and he
buy.
might not have settled in as quickly as Morata is. He scored 3
Morata
goals
was a
in 4
panic buy
games.
for you guys.
But he's
A
scored 3 goals in 4 games.
And Abramovich panic buy. It cost
We're all
70
chilling
million,
now.
but it's a
We're
panic
very
buy.
chilled. Very chilled at the bridge.
Alexander Lacazette, over the last few seasons, one of the leading strikers in Europe. right? Scored 37 goals last season. Came to Arsenal, his first game scored after 90 seconds, right? Should have had a goal in every game. That goal that was ruled out against Stoke should really have stood. Last game, that brilliant goal that he held in.
All right, okay. I'm gonna give you this one.
Lacazette will score more goals than Morata this season.
Never gonna happen, but okay, cool.
All right, so there we have it. 6 Arsenal players, 5 Chelsea players. Let us know in the comments box below. Do you agree with this team, this Ultimate 11? Have they got it completely wrong? Comment in the box below, and also make sure you tune into the game, which is on this Sunday. Coverage starts at 12:30. Chelsea hosting Arsenal in the Premier League on Sky Sports Premier League channel. See you then.